Electric cars have already come a long way, but for millions of drivers, one question still looms large over the industry. When will we finally have EVs that can go 600 miles or more on a single charge? For years, automakers and battery experts have promised that solid-state batteries would be the magic bullet, delivering ranges that would put even the most fuel-efficient gas cars to shame while also making EVs lighter, safer, and faster to charge. Yet despite the hype, the breakthrough hasn't quite arrived. And so the EV world continues to wait. Still, that wait may not be as long as it once seemed. From Germany to Japan, some of the world's biggest carmakers are inching closer to making solid-state batteries a reality, fueling new hope that the age of the 600-mile EV could finally be on the horizon. Among those pushing hardest into this high-stakes race is BMW. The German luxury giant has long positioned itself as a leader in EV technology, and now it's hoping solid-state batteries will help it stay ahead of the competition. In Munich, BMW has already begun testing a specially outfitted i7 prototype packed with large-format solid-state cells supplied by the American company Solid Power. These cells use sulfide-based electrolytes rather than the liquid ones found in today's lithium-ion batteries, a switch that could unlock huge advantages. In theory, solid-state batteries promise greater energy density, meaning they can store more power in a smaller space. That translates directly into longer driving range, lighter vehicle weight, and potentially faster charging times. But BMW knows that real-world testing is essential before these claims can become production reality. Yet BMW isn't alone in this quest. Its longtime rival Mercedes-Benz has been busy working on solid-state battery tech of its own. Earlier this year, Mercedes revealed that it's been quietly road testing a retrofitted EQS sedan fitted with a new battery pack from Factorial Energy, a company it has collaborated with for several years. According to Mercedes, this prototype battery offers 25% more energy than current lithium-ion packs, while being lighter and more compact. This increase in energy density could not only boost range, but also give car designers more freedom to rethink how vehicles are shaped and built. Uwe Keller, who heads Mercedes-Benz battery development team, explained that solid-state batteries not only lead to longer vehicle ranges, but also affect the vehicle design, for example the architecture. One of the major selling points is that solid-state cells are also far less prone to overheating, a critical concern for high-performance EVs, which generate intense heat under hard acceleration and fast charging. Beyond the German luxury brands, Stellantis is also determined not to be left behind. The global automaker, which controls brands like Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler, has also teamed up with Factorial Energy and is targeting solid-state battery testing in 2026. And Lal Iron, Stellantis' senior vice president of tech research, described solid-state technology as the North Star in battery chemistry, emphasizing that it allows automakers to choose between more range or fewer materials, both reduce cost and carbon footprint. Stellantis' interest in solid-state batteries isn't just about headline-grabbing range numbers. It's also about sustainability and economics, as solid-state cells could require fewer rare materials and potentially be cheaper to manufacture at scale once the technology matures. But while German and European carmakers are staking their claim, it's Japan that might still lead the charge when it comes to bringing solid-state batteries to everyday drivers. Toyota and Nissan are both laser-focused on commercializing solid-state technology in the near future. Toyota, widely regarded as the world's largest automaker, has announced it hopes to begin production of solid-state batteries in 2027. Meanwhile, Nissan says it's aiming to launch its first EV with solid-state cells by 2028. For Toyota and Nissan, this could be a game-changer, allowing them to leapfrog competitors and redefine what EV ownership looks like. Of course, Anyone who has followed the EV industry for the past decade knows that bold timelines can slip. Even Nissan, despite its ambitious plans, faces uncertainty. The company has gone through significant corporate turmoil in recent years, and large-scale battery innovation is notoriously complex and expensive. It's entirely possible that Nissan's 2028 target could get pushed back, especially given the technical challenges that remain in mass-producing solid-state cells reliably and affordably. Solid-state batteries have been described as the holy grail of the EV industry, and with good reason. Unlike today's lithium-ion batteries, which rely on liquid electrolytes that can be flammable and prone to thermal runaway, solid-state batteries use solid electrolytes. This makes them potentially safer and less vulnerable to fire risks. More importantly for drivers, solid-state batteries can pack far more energy into the same physical space. For consumers, this could mean electric cars capable of 600 miles, or even more, of real-world driving range. Imagine driving from New York City to Detroit without needing to stop for a recharge. It's an idea that feels almost like science fiction, but could soon be a very real selling point for the next generation of electric cars. However, there are still formidable challenges standing in the way. Manufacturing solid-state cells at scale is proving more difficult and expensive than many predicted. Issues like dendrite growth, which can short-circuit batteries, and the need for entirely new production lines have slowed progress. While experimental cells show promising results in labs and prototypes, bringing them to mass production in millions of cars is another matter entirely. Automakers know that getting solid-state right could catapult them ahead of rivals, but getting it wrong could mean wasting billions of dollars and precious years in a fiercely competitive industry. Yet despite the risks, the world's major carmakers are pressing forward. BMW's i7 prototype, Mercedes-Benz EQS experiments, Stellantis' ambitious plans, and Toyota and Nissan's aggressive timelines all signal that solid-state batteries are not just vaporware. They're coming. It might take until the latter half of this decade or beyond for solid-state EVs to become widely available, but the industry's commitment is undeniable. For American drivers, the prospect of a 600-mile electric car is tantalizing. It could finally silence the biggest concern people still have about EVs: range anxiety. If solid-state batteries deliver as promised, they could transform the EV landscape, ushering in a new era where charging becomes less frequent, road trips are worry-free, and electric vehicles truly go toe-to-toe with gasoline cars, not just on performance, but on convenience and practicality.